A very good evening to you. It's been a busy day in the world of international cricket with England and Australia in action in Sydney, but over the next hour we're going to concentrate on the opening game of a 5-match series between South Africa and the West Indies. For the West Indies it was a chance to build on their T20 triumph, while for South Africa confidence was high with the big boys back.
He is a remarkable player.
Excellent timing from AB de Villiers.
This man has got extraordinary power.
AB de Villiers at his very best.
Excellent bowling from Morton.
Got him.
This is a massive over.
He's a really good player, this fella.
Brilliant. The work of genius. Oh, get out of here.
That is ridiculous. He's a quality fast bowler, Dale Steyn.
Off stump, flies out of the ground.
What good cricket.
Out. Well, that's great bowling.
So Kingsmead, Durban, the destination for the first of these 5 one-day internationals, and these are the highlights of the game. Right, let's start off with news of the toss. I can tell you South Africa won that and they decided to bat first. Team news. Now you're going to have to concentrate here. For South Africa, Amler, de Villiers, Verlander, Steyn, Morkel all back, having played the Test series but not the T20 series. And du Plessis and Tahir were also back, having missed the last game in that T20 series. As for the West Indies, well, not quite as many changes. Johnson and Taylor were back, having missed the T20 series. And there was a debut for a young all-rounder from Barbados by the name of Jonathan Carter. OK, let's see what happened then when South Africa batted first.
2 slips for Taylor. Just a little bit of good shape away. It's good. Nice carry as well from Jason Holder. It's good, really good from Jason Holder. Good bounce. He's going to enjoy this pitch, I'm sure. 2 overs gone. Good stuff from the Windies. 4 for none. In the air. Just a little bit wide of the mid-on region. Bowled him. Really good stuff from the West Indies. This has been a terrific start. The furniture has been well and truly disturbed, and Riley Rousseau has gone. It's an important initial breakthrough.
Well, Riley Rousseau's reaction was one of, he felt the ball kept a little bit low, but it didn't. It's really full, and there's just no foot movement whatsoever. There's swing as well. We saw that in the first over from Jerome Taylor. And Riley Rousseau's stay at the wicket is a short one. He goes without scoring. South Africa 5 for 1.
2 slips due to the shape that Taylor is getting away from the right-handers. Now that's at a bit of a leading edge.
Yeah, good delivery. Using the swing and pitching it full. Giving himself every chance of breaching the defence with the inward movement. Absolutely why he came around the wicket to the left-hander as opposed to staying over the wicket.
It's a very good shot. That is just brilliant stuff from Hashim Amla. Wow. He's got a bit of an edge on that one. It's going nice and fine, so he's going to pick up another boundary. Not exactly where he wanted to, but 2 boundaries at the start will hurt the West Indies. Big shout. Might be out. Yes, it is. Up goes the finger, so the West Indies have got another one. DRS is in play. Is Faf going to have a chat to Hashim and ask this to be sent upstairs? He is. They're on the clock. It's around about 15 seconds. I think Hashim has said, no, that looked pretty straight to me, Francois. You're going to have to go. Terrific wicket. Another big blow by the West Indies.
The length, again, is very, very full. And that's what undid Faf du Plessis. There's some late swing, and it's in this time from Jerome Taylor. I think they're wise not to refer that, because it's probably just hitting leg stump. Bearing in mind, with it being umpire's call, it's only got to clip it.
So Faf has gone for naught as well. South Africa now 16 for 2. Oh, he's found the edge as well. There's 2 in there. It's gone fine. It's almost a carbon copy of the boundary earlier in the over, the second one. But he can smile a bit, or is it a grimace? He got an important wicket, 20 for 2.
Beautiful shot from Hashim Amla. Loves it square. 4 runs. It's gone very fine. It's off the pad as well. He'll take them however they come, South Africa. In the air and in the gap, it's gone for 4. Oh, arms aloft and slip from the bowler as well, because that might well have been a chance. But it's gone in the gap. Slower delivery. Oh, he's got it on a string today. And again with that slower delivery, this time doesn't quite execute. And it's punched away through the onside for 4.
Once bitten, twice sharp. Hashim Amla didn't understand the first one, or didn't latch onto it quickly, but he saw this one straight from the hand, and also the length was for full toss. It's gone for the variation once again, and he's not going to miss out on that knee-half full toss. Open gap through mid-wicket, and off she goes.
Here's Andre Russell into the attack. Shot. What strong wrists he has, Hashim Amla. Oh, well bowled. It's come back at him, and it's bounced up as well. Decent pace on that. It's hit him on the hand too. Maybe de Villiers. He'll try not to show too much pain. Yeah, just had a look at it. Seam and bounce. Oh, that's painful. Oh, yes. What a beauty. 4 runs. Classic Hashim Amla. They feel under the pump now, the West Indies. Need to get a wicket. Oh, beautiful.
Magnificent over to Villiers. Very good weight transfer through the shot. It was a hard volley and a friendly one at that, but what a beautiful stroke.
Well, that was reasonably quick. By as it is.
It's fine, and it's going to go for 4. Just crack that away. What a good shot that is. That's gone for 4. That's a beautiful stroke. Sweetly off the bat from Amla. Amla on 49. Drops it. Notches up another one-day international 50. He's got that away, back on a square on the offside. That's going to run away pretty smartly for a boundary. Brings up the 100 for South Africa. 6 off Suleiman Ben's first over, 103 for 2. Good shot. Sweeper's got some work to do. Is he going to get there? No, he's not. Beautiful shot that time. Sliced away again to the athletic third man. Quick single. Oh, that's tight. That's interesting. The West Indies like this. The West Indies rarely like this. It was Hashim Amla who turned and came back towards the keeper, but there is concern here for Hashim Amla.
He doesn't like it, Hashim Amla.
I'm not too sure why he thought he needed to take on Andre Russell. He's quick, he has a good arm. I think he might be in a bit of bother because he himself isn't looking very happy.
Lovely pick up and throw. Really good stuff. Look where that throw ends up, right over the stumps. And those zing bails are flashing. This will let us know the story, and he's going to be on his way. That is just brilliant fielding from Andre Russell. Magnificent stuff. What an athlete he is.
Disappointing way to end a great innings.
There it is. He'll see red, I think, after that, Hashim Amla. He was playing absolutely magnificently. There he is. Superb stuff from third man from Andre Russell. It was a magnificent knock to watch, but now it's ended, but brilliant. As Hashim Amla now goes for a superb 66 South African hour, 115 for 3. Forceful, straight through. That's not going to help this West Indies side. That's the last thing they needed after the wicket of Hashim Amla.
Good short ball. He's got easy pace, Jerome Taylor, from a very brisk run up and a quick arm.
Well, this is an excellent delivery. David Miller looking to go forward. And Jerome Taylor spotted that, and he bowled a very good bouncer. The line and the length of that bouncer was excellent.
Nice shot, very pleasant, very easily done, and it's a good response after being struck on the body from the short ball. Nice sound off the bat, a loud sound heard all around this ground. An out and out half volley again. 131 for 3. Good enough from David Miller. Dropped in the seats. Doesn't matter. That's the outcome. The batting power play now has been taken. There's the boundary. Width given. And in the first half of the over, that boundary comes for the batting unit. Direct hit, but he got there so easily because Chris Gayle didn't advance towards the ball.
Oh, that's turned and also bounced. Good stuff from Suleiman Ben. Solid drive, beautiful drive, 3 extra cover. That's gone off to Castle corner for 4. .49, 50. It's the second 50 today. Amla did it first, and now AB's done it.
Yeah, very good innings from AB de Villiers. It hasn't been a flourish of boundaries. He's just had the 4 fours.
Oh, that's a good shot. Straight down the ground. That is beautifully timed, and it's going to win. Nicely played. Not carrying. Just. He's got that away. Back on a square. Security guard's going to have to do some fielding there, I think. David Miller is 1 away from 50. And he just strides through for that. It's a good knock. It's a really good knock. That's the 8th time he's got to 50 in 1 days. And there's not much of a flourish from him. He will be very determined today. A bit of a smile there, and congratulations from AB. It's been a fine knock up until this stage from David Miller.
Shot. Nicely played, well executed. 4 runs, AB de Villiers. Shot. It's a big hit, that. Oh, right under the roof. David Miller. It's a big shout. He says no. Does umpire clutter, but it looks pretty close. Yeah, it just turns a bit too much. Turns just a bit too much. And look at the bounce as well. Good decision. Umpire clutter. Oh, shot. Oh, change it up. Won't go hard with the sweep this time, just guide it. And he'll go for 4 as well. 238 for 3. There's a man there. He'll take the catch. Didn't quite hit it as he would have liked. Dwayne Smith taking the catch, and it's Miller who's got to go.
Bowling change works. David Miller tried to hit this a fraction too hard, and he just leant back on the shot. That's why he sliced it. But good breakthrough for the West Indies.
They needed a wicket, and I think they got the right one, because David Miller can be very destructive. That just peeled off the outer half of the bat. You could see that he was using his feet, trying to get to the pitch of the ball. Didn't get quite close enough. Goes for 70. It's 238 for 4.
Oh, man there, 2 wickets, 2 big wickets. He's suffering from cramp as well as AB de Villiers, but that is a really good breakthrough for the West Indies. Suleiman Ben finishing off here, and is finishing off in style because he's got de Villiers.
Excellent innings by AB de Villiers. Didn't quite middle this one. He was looking to go over mid-on. Just looks as if fatigue may have been setting in there. Didn't get that out of the middle. He knew it straight away, and he's cramping up as well. So a big wicket for the West Indies.
Taking on the wrong man again, Andre Russell. Fine athlete, very safe hands. He made that look quite easy. You can hardly see the ball in his hands, how big those hands are. Excellent knock though by AB de Villiers. 246 for 5.
Back for a throw. Yeah. Nice shot, very nice shot for Bihardine. 4 runs.
Inside edge, wants 1. Look at the athleticism. That is magnificent stuff from Andre Russell. The West Indies are happy with that. They picked up another wicket with a bit of fancy footwork.
Did it once, did it twice. Did it once, did it twice.
Not the first time that Andre Russell has done this to a Protea batsman. David Miller in the T20 at the Wanderers, and now Farhan Bihardine in the first ODI, and that ends a promising partnership. It is well out.
Yeah, big difference though. In the Wanderers, it was his right foot. This was his left. Extraordinary stuff. Bihardine's gone for a dozen. 262 for 6. All thought about it. Brilliant swoop again.
It's amazing how the game shifts and changes through 50 overs at a time when Amla, Miller, de Villiers, through those partnerships, the West Indies look flat, sitting back on their heels, not much intensity in the field. They've had a little good period now. Andre Russell, great footwork to get the run out. You can just see the intensity in the field. They're looking to save one or looking to make a play.
Short ball, they like it. He's walked. Finger went up, but Andre Russell is really making an impression in this game. First of all in the field, and now with the ball. That's a big wicket.
now there's pressure on South Africa in this tail, because Dumini's the man that's got to shepherd them home. There's still a few overs remaining. Good short ball from Russell's, got a bit of pace behind it. It's just a faint one. Easy catch for Ramden in the end, but massive wicket for the West Indians. They've clawed their way back into this one-day international.
Is that my first commentator's curse?
It would be. It would be. Dumini goes for 12, 271 for 7.
Oh, that's nasty. That set him off the top edge into the helmet, I think. Big swing and a miss that time. Staines got a good memory. Short again. Nicely bowled.
Nice little double bluff there from Jason Holder. Dropped another man back on the leg side after a number of short balls. Went for the full and straight one, but Dale Steyn managed to get some bat on it.
Oh, that snuck underneath the bat. That's 5 balls in this over. Over 47, 5 dot balls. Oh, it's another dot ball. That is a superb over from the West Indies skipper. It's a maiden over number 47. 272 for 7. Swings at that. There is a sweeper coming in. It's swirling and he takes the catch. Leon Johnson it is. So again, it's Andre Russell getting his teeth right into this game.
Mid on, mid off up. Philander decides to take them on, doesn't get any of it. And coming in from the cover boundary takes a simple catch, Johnson. And the West Indies, they haven't just clawed their way back, they're well and truly back. Philander goes for 4, 272 for 8.
Oh, that's another one on the helmet. Andre Russell rattling the cage this time. These quacks have got good memories. Here's the last ball of Russell's 10. It's a full toss. It's through the covers and it's going to go for 4, the last ball. He'll be annoyed with that, Andre Russell. 6 runs from the over. It's the end of a very good spell. Big frown from him. 278 for 8. Around the wicket. Slow ball first up. Morné Walker wants one. Direct hit. Those big legs were pumping.
And the rain has arrived. And it has arrived quickly, and the umpires are taking out the stumps, and the players are going to make their way off the ground.
Well, that rain meant the South African innings was over and that the West Indies would be chasing a Duckworth-Lewis calculated target. It had been a bit of a stop-start affair by the home side. Early wickets gave the West Indies the initial advantage, but good partnerships between Amla and de Villiers, and then de Villiers and Miller got the Proteas back into a strong position before the West Indies ended strongly. Taylor put in a really good spell, especially early on with the new ball, and Russell caught the eye with his effort at the end, which brought him 2 wickets. Well, this is how wet it got as the rain lashed down for the best part of an hour, and it meant there was a long mopping up job for the ground staff to do, and it wasn't until 2 3/4 hours after they left the ground that the players re-emerged. This was the way that Duckworth-Lewis now saw the game. The West Indies had 33 overs to get 229, and the power plays were 7 and 3, and the overs for the bowlers 3 times 7 and 2 times 6. We'll show you what happened after the break.
Whenever you want, wherever you are.
There we go, he's got one that hasn't carried. Good stuff from Philander, right on the button.
That would have hurt. Anything hitting the wrist like that would hurt. Faf du Plessis, the man in the stiff cordon. Good line. Chris Gayle just opening the face of the bat there. Wasn't a genuine edge, that's why it didn't carry. Took a lot of bat.
Interesting that Vernon Philander is bowling with the wind. So we'd have to see who's going to take the new ball with him.
It's gusting. Bit of extra bounce. Again, it's brilliant from Philander. That's where you've got to be first up to Gayle. Swings at that one. Vernon Philander likes it in quite a big way, but he's about the only one that does. AB de Villiers didn't go up, neither did his mates in the slips. And importantly, neither did the umpire.
Well, it was a strange sort of a stroke. Chris Gayle was looking to pull this, but it wasn't short enough and didn't get himself into a particularly good position.
Just a little blip on real-time Snicko. In the air, back over the head of Vernon Philander. Not out of the middle of that big bat of his. Couple of runs, the result. So that is a interesting first over from Philander, 3 for none. Oh, that's pretty brisk, and that's also his length. Back into the right-hander. Oh, he's whipped that away. What a shot that is. That is a beautiful shot for 4. That's whipped away, this time from Gayle, though. That's going to run away for a boundary. First ball, the over. Backing away, giving himself some room and clubbing that down the ground for 4 with brute force. High. Is it going to be caught? It's going to be a magnificent effort, but no, didn't get a hand on that. It's plugged because of all the rain we did have. Valiant effort by David Miller. End result is a couple more to Gayle. Another short one.
Well, that's an excellent delivery. Going across the left-handed Chris Gayle. The length was good. The line was good as well.
That's the forecast, by the way. Gale Force wins today. Back past the bowler. That's going to go pretty smartly to the boundary. Oh, he's crunched that. He has smashed that for 6. That is a beautiful shot right out of the screws. Perfect way to sign off that 4th over. 33 for none. That's gone too, and it's gone very flat indeed. That's gone like a rocket off that blade. 6 more runs. Steyn versus Gayle. This is worth watching. Economy rate is very good. Does some hard yards with the ball. He's a wonderful bowler. He'll be looking to swing that ball back into the left-hander. Just over the top. That's raced away smartly for a boundary, so there's an edge. First ball from Steyn. Swinging hard at that one. Slice that over the covers. Racing away for another boundary from Gale's Willow. Fine leg, third man, both inside the circle. This time they've got him. Steyn's into the attack, and Steyn has picked up the big wicket of Chris Gayle. Look at the excitement from the South Africans.
As I said, if you're batting just on luck, at some point it will run out. That was not very good batting from Chris Gayle, I'm sorry to say. At some point, he was going to hit one up in the air, get caught, edge one through to the wicket keeper or something. Stand up and play normal, good cricket. It's 33 overs, not 13.
Chances arm once too often. And Dale Steyn gets a breakthrough and relief for South Africa. They needed to see the back of Chris Gayle. He's gone for 41, 51 for 1.
Bowled just a little jag away, continued across the left-hander. Big shout, huge shout. Oh, he's gone upstairs straight away, has A.B. de Villiers. He didn't need the prompting of Vernon Philander, who's normally pretty quick at saying, let's go up. It's good bowling because the one before goes away from him. Pitches in line. Oh, that's out. Looks out to me. It looked very close initially, hence the excitement. I don't say the excitement of Philander because he's excited anyway all the time, but the excitement of de Villiers behind the stumps. He's gone for none. South Africa get their second. It's 53 for 2. Nice shot. Really well played that by Dwayne Smith. Pulls it in front of square.
It's really gusting here at Kingsmead. Sean, when you were running in now and the wind blowing like this, what were the key factors for you in your run-up, releasing the ball, making sure you were strong at the crease?
First of all, have a chat with the captain, make sure you're bowling downwind. Was quite important.
Well, I've had Jacques Callis moaning at me for a very long time. He says you went bald at the back of your head because you bowled with the wind all the time, and he went bald in front because he was used to bowl into the wind.
Yeah, it shows how much work we put in there. We both went bald. Edged. This will maybe go away. Yes, does go to the boundary. The third man was very square, Vernon Philander. He didn't pick it up all that early. Gave his chase late. And cruises to the fence.
Well, it's gone all the way. Just backs away and cuts it for 6. Shot. 80 for 2.
They are going to have a look upstairs here. You would think that Samuels has found his ground and that it shouldn't be in any danger. Decision pending. In fact, I think he's gone. He's going to be on his way. The Zing Bales are light and Marlon Samuels is well short, so everyone's gathered there thinking there wasn't much to it. But in fact, it's going to be the 3rd wicket down for the West Indians. Let me have a look at it again. It's just flicked. Is there one? Samuels cruises down and then changes the bat from one hand to the other, turns to get out of the way of the throw in case it does miss the stumps and come towards him. And he's found well short of his ground. So Samuels goes for 12, West Indies 85 for 3.
That's pretty close. Up goes the finger. Tahir is struck with a flatter one. He likes that, as he always does.
Some celebration as well. Always something you look forward to with Imran Tahir. He's waving to someone, trying to catch their attention. Delivered at just under 100 kilometers per hour. And out of the front of the hand and through Smith before the bat could get down the right line.
He's impressive in the shorter versions, Imran Tahir. He really is. He's become a big player for South Africa. He's strikes with a beautiful delivery. The flipper. Smith for 29, it's 89 for 4.
So 15 overs gone, 89 for 4 it is. Smith, the last to go, for 29 off 38 deliveries, and Jonathan Carter's arrived in the middle. Here's a look at his List A career, 43 matches on debut for the West Indies. They won the internationals, average of 33, best of 133. He was off Tahir. He thought he picked him up at one stage. Carter certainly wouldn't have seen too much of this variation from Imran Tahir. Would have seen it, I guess, from the analyst, but not from 22 yards away.
That's very well played. That'll be 4.
Got that away and got it away pretty well, and it is going to be 4 runs.
It's an opportunity for Jonathan Carter as well. Loves a sweep, one of those stodgy little players who gets an opportunity at age 27. He's been an inconsistent performer at the regional level. Does have some skill.
Oh, that's died. That's kept very low indeed. Brings a wry smile on the face of JP Duminy.
This is rolled.
Misfield does play the little sweep shots very well, Jonathan Carter, pugnacious little batsman.
Gone for 4. Fine of Morne Morkel. He kicks the ground because he feels he should have done better. Should have got to that and kept the stranglehold on.
Much needed boundary off the toe end of the bat. Morne Morkel diving over the top of that one.
Oh, big shout. Is he on the line? Does he get back? We're going upstairs. Tahir celebrating already. It's that googly. Wasn't picked by the lefty and just dragged him out.
AB de Villiers looks quite convinced that he was out. It was all a matter of whether that toe was actually on the line. Never usually a problem with no balls with Imran Tahir.
Yeah, they were quite happy with the South Africans. Goes up, goes forward, it's on the line. Does it get back? And nope, it doesn't look like it.
And I think that was pretty much going to be the decision there. Part of his boot was actually behind the line, but it has to be grounded as far as stumpings are concerned.
He's gone for 17. It's 118 for 5. He's nicked that, I think, isn't he? Yeah, I think he has. He has nicked it. Finger goes up eventually, and Sammy's got to go.
Well, it was a huge nick. Quite astonished, I think, that there was no reaction from Sammy. It's wide outside off stump, it bounced a bit. There's a nick, the deflection as well.
I think it was so obvious, especially for AB de Villiers. He wasn't even thinking that he needed to get too vociferous with the appeal. He spun around looking to take the helmet up. Sammy goes for 4, 126 for 6.
Good shot, slower ball. cut away through the offside for 4. Gone for the big shot, and he's hit it really well. Fantastic hit. That's against the breeze. He's gone again. He's got it again, and it's gone for 6 more. Good hitting by Andre Russell.
He's a strong man. Even when he doesn't time it that well, it still goes. Looking for that Yorker. Not low enough, was a bit too high to be a good Yorker, and it disappears.
Yeah, decided to look for the block hole. He's missed twice in a row. Length this time. Goes for the big heave. It's an edge. Through to the keeper. Philander gets number 3. Russell's got to go.
Shorter ball this time. 2 6s. No need to be looking for a third 6 really. Top edge. Would have been much better served just pushing that out onto the offside, getting a single. That would have been 15 runs off the first 5 balls. Gone for 19. 148 for 7.
It's been some bounce and carry in this surface all through this match, and it continues. It's Ackerman and Sean Pollock alongside me at 148 for 7.
He has the wicket off disappearing for 2 boundaries. He goes to the short ball option, and it works out for him. Top edge through to de Villiers. Feather of an edge. Comfortable catch for de Villiers.
Right, the umpires are removing the stumps. The players are going to leave the field of play once more as the rain begins to fall.
And the umpires are going to call them back onto the field. So it was a brief shower. Got a little bit heavy at one stage, but now it's cleared up. It looks like we're going to have some more play. So the new target is now going to be 225 from 32 overs. Dragged across and well placed. He's going to pick himself up a boundary.
Smeared away by Dinesh Ramden. Man, a deep long on and a deep mid wicket, but he hits it well enough to split the 2. "25 of 28 deliveries.
Knocks him over. Off the leg and onto the stumps. And Tahir blows some kisses. 50 wickets in his career of ODIs. What another celebration.
Goes to the leg spinner. Ramden looks to slog it across the line. He was successful at executing the shot the ball before. This time he doesn't make any contact, and it cannons into the leg stump. And Imran Tahir strikes once again, his 3rd wicket of the evening, his 50th of his career. And Ramden has to go. He goes for 31. The West Indies 161 for 8. De Villiers is going upstairs. He believes he's got an edge.
It's a faint disturbance of the line. Very faint one. Let's find out where he goes. In the air, sweepers coming in, and he leaves it well taken. Good catch running back by Miller.
Swirled a bit in this wind. Cut across it as well, Jason Holder. Length is the decision from Dale Steyn. And a very good catch in the end by backpedaling David Miller. Holder goes for 2, 164 for 9.
Taylor turns and the finger goes up, and it's victory to South Africa. They had a rough start when Gale was teeing off, but they held their heads and they came back well. And they win by 61 runs under the Duckworth-Lewis method.
Well, in the end, that was all rather predictable. The conditions with that fierce wind blowing didn't make for an ideal cricketing evening, but the South Africans coped with them much better as the West Indies, led by Gale, turned in a rather headless performance, which meant they never really seriously challenged South Africa. For the home side, Imran Tahir and Philander took 3, and for the leg spinner, those were significant wickets as they took him to 50 in one-day international, so well done to him. Final facts and figures then look like these. South Africa comfortable winners, as all parties seem to acknowledge, at the post-match presentation.
When that match was reduced to 33 overs, you must have seriously fancied your chances in that change room.
Yeah, we thought things were in our favour at that stage, but having said that, we got off to a decent start, but we just lost our way in the middle.
Going back to the start of the batting, it was all pretty frenetic out there from Chris Gale. How did you reflect on that?
Well, that's the nature of Chris. You know, Chris is a natural attacking batsman as well as Smithy. So they got us off to a pretty decent start. We just fell away in the middle in terms of dot balls, and South Africa got the better of us in the middle.
One of the problems you've had throughout this entire series in South Africa is losing wickets in clusters again, 6 for 70 odd.
Yeah, it's a problem that we've been having for a period of time now. It's just about us addressing it and just trying to correct it in games to come.
How did you enjoy your first game as captain of the West Indies?
It was pretty good, you know. It was just a good challenge in middle. I felt they were getting away from us at that stage, but we came back pretty well in the end. So I just tried to, you know, get the wickets and pull back the run rate.
So AB de Villiers, momentum man of the match and also winning skipper today. Okay, 1 down, you guys did it nicely, but largely due to the batting right at the top of the order.
Yeah, we grafted hard the first 10 overs. It wasn't easy. You got to give a lot of credit to Hash. And guys that batted around him to start off with. I'm a little bit embarrassed standing here with the Man of the Match award, to be honest with you. I thought David Miller played much better than me, but if I got to give myself a bit of credit, I kept it together for most of the innings and got out at a bad time again, but the score we got I was always comfortable with. I thought anything above 250 was a good total to defend. There was a lot happening on that wicket today, and I was just happy to get in and to get some partnerships going.
You've mentioned David. That stand of 123 with David was very instrumental. I mean, he did play well, and he must be very happy that he kicked on today. It
looked like he played on a different wicket today. Yeah, so normally it's Hash that makes the wicket look easy, which he did again today. But David just, I thought, was the best batter today and played an exceptional knock. Lots of credit to the bowlers, but I'm sure you'll have your questions about the bowling unit as well.
Before we get to that, I mean, you batted well, yes, we know that, and it wasn't your normal fluent knock, I suppose, but had to do the job with the gloves, but 4 catches and a stumping. Are you going to be keeping for most of this series? What's the plan at this stage?
Yeah, look, like I mentioned in some of the press conferences, Morne van Wyk's an incredible player, and he had a wonderful T20 series. We'd love to give him a go, but he's not in the World Cup squad, and I want the guys to get a good run in before the World Cup. The guys that are in the squad, guys like Riley Rousseau, Farhan Biadin, a JP that hasn't played for a while. We can't afford to leave those guys out, and because I can't keep. So I'd rather just take it on the chin, keep a couple of games until Quinton is ready, and make sure all the guys get into good form.
Okay, so what's the strategy for the remaining 4 games? Are you looking to play the side you want to go into the World Cup with, or is there still just a little bit of experimenting to do? No real experimenting. It's just Quinny that might come back, and that's why we're batting Riley up there. He will probably be the extra top order batter at the World Cup for us. So he's getting a nice run in these games now. But look, we want to win these games. If Quinny gets injured in the World Cup, I'm going to have to take the gloves. So we're getting nice practice for our sort of second side, I'd say, with not a lot of changes, but me taking the gloves. But other than that, it's pretty much our first team.
So South Africa under AB de Villiers obviously taking this series very seriously.